Alrighty, people more coming at you. Let's see what we got going on. Here's what's coming up this week. We got Sunday supper this weekend is hosted by our Thomistic Institute. So the Thomistic Institute is hosting it. It's one of our favorite groups on campus. They're separate from us, but we host them for a lot of things, and most of our students are normally the ones in leadership for the Thomistic Institute, so they kind of work in an intellectual way, kind of addressing a lot of the intellectual issues. They have speakers, they have all kinds of stuff. But anyway, they're the ones that are hosting our Sunday supper. So we're excited and grateful for them to do that this week. The Seton Teaching Fellows are going to be here on Tuesday. So they're coming. They normally just kind of pitch what they do, some of their Catholic teaching opportunities after graduation. So they'll be around for that as well this Tuesday after Mass. This Wednesday is Hungry for More. So it's our intellectual pillar once a month. So St. Joe's is hosting us as usual. We're very grateful for St. Joe's for doing that. So thank you, Monsignor. So this one will be on Communion of Saints and Purgatory. So this was one that was requested. I actually have this one, so I'll be doing the talk and Q&A this time for the Hungry for More, moving into some apologetics. Let's see, this weekend I will not be at the Masses, but you have fire coming in. So you have Father Maury on Saturday, it needs no introduction. But then on Sunday for the 9 and the 11, you have Father Pete Osteen, so coming over from St. Joseph's. So Monsignor's been gracious enough to loan him to us. And Father Frimmel will have the 5 and the 9 p.m. So we're splitting it up that way. The reason is this is the first weekend for our campaign tour. So I'll begin to take parishes and talk a little bit about, I'll preach, celebrate the Mass, and then talk a little bit about campus ministry. And with the particular bent towards St. Thomas More and the campaign coming up, because it is necessary. So I'll be at St. Mary Magdalene in Simpsonville. I have all the English Masses this weekend there. So that's the reason that I will be out. It's the first of 4 parishes that I will take over the course of this semester. So be nice to our priest, but you have 3 priests that are helping out, and I'm very grateful for them for doing that, and grateful for Monsignor allowing Father Osteen to come help out. All right, well, that's what I got. Look forward to catching y'all when I come back. But do pray for all those who are suffering, especially in Greenville, where I'm heading. There's a lot of people who still don't have power. Some of my family is among them. So pray for those who still have trees on their house, still are out of power. And pray for the rectory, still doesn't have internet. Power came back, but the internet is gone. I'll tell you what, though. I'll give you this last little tidbit. You know, speaking of Providence, a couple months ago, we had to take down 2 trees that were looking pretty dangerous at the rectory. It was expensive, but we had to take them down. So continue to give generously. But then the city took the massive oak tree in front of us down at the student center. And when they cut it, you could see it was dead down the middle into the roots. And they said, man, the first big storm that comes, this thing the way it was leaning, it would have come right on the student center. And then the rectory roof had to be replaced because it was holes everywhere. I mean, buckets everywhere and shambles. So it was replaced a couple days before the storm got there. So we could have been hit a lot worse as a parish on our own campus, but ended up pretty much unscathed. So pray for those who were not that lucky, but a few things fell in line for us to not have lots of problems. So I'm grateful for that, so that we can focus on praying in our energy on our mission and apostolate here at the University of South Carolina. So Spurs up this weekend, Ole Miss, big game. I'll be watching it from Greenville. Will I be watching it? I'll be at Mass. I'll catch some of it in Greenville, but excited to see how we fare. All right, everybody, take it easy. Pray for those who need it, and we'll see you soon.